Our government is failing us. The occupant of the White House is ignoring the Constitution. He's already cut Medicaid and very essential human services. He's empowering racism and violating our civil rights. So if leaving the United States has ever crossed your mind, now is the time to get your money in order. And if you start now with what I'm going to share in this video, you can save fast and set yourself up to leave the United States and move abroad by the end of this year. If you're new to my channel, hey, I'm Malika, an investor and a money coach. I help professional Black women invest in the stock market and turn their income into real wealth so they can live whatever they love. I built my stock portfolio and retired early in my 40s and moved abroad for a better quality of life. Now it brings me so much joy to help more women align their money with the life they want. If that speaks to you, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and let's grow together. I have received quite a few emails from some of you that have been asking me questions about what it's like to live abroad, what decisions I made to move abroad, and how you can get your money right in order to leave the US. I first want to start by saying, if you want to leave the United States and you're deciding which country you want to move to, don't just pick a country based on how good it looks online. Consider your personal needs, your health, your preferences, research housing, healthcare, residency visas, and then, of course, the big question: how much do you actually need each month to live there comfortably? Knowing that number will make every decision you make more intentional. So in this video, I'm going to share 10 actionable steps that you can do today to save up to $5,000 over the next few months and financially prepare to leave the United States. And at the end of the video, I'll also give you a website you can use to calculate the cost of living in your preferred country. Then you can estimate how much cash you need to save before moving. Now, some of these tips might be a little controversial. That's okay, but I'm gonna share them anyway. Take what applies to you and leave the rest on the table. Now let's get into it. The first thing you can do is to lower your 401k contributions. Now, I know that might sound shocking coming from a money coach, but hear me out. I don't want you to stop your 401k contributions, but if you are contributing more than the company match, meaning what you put in, your employer matches it, lower what you're contributing down to the company match. When you reduce your automatic contributions, you will have extra money in your paycheck that you can redirect to your Move Abroad fund. Number two, this one is kind of twofold. The first thing I want you to do is to call your credit card company and ask them for a lower interest rate. Yeah, that's simple. Call them up and ask them. How's the saying go? Closed mouths don't get fed. Now, after they lower your interest rate, then the next thing I want you to do is only pay the minimum on your credit cards. And this is another thing that may sound strange coming from me as a money coach, but the focus here is to build up your Move Abroad fund. So if you are paying more than the minimum due in order to build up your Move Abroad fund, lower that payment and only pay the minimum on all of your credit cards. It will free up cash flow that you can redirect to your Move Abroad fund. Number three, cancel all subscriptions. That means Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Amazon, ChatGPT, your gym membership, and any other memberships you have that you won't be able to use while you're abroad anyway. I want you to call each provider and ask them to cancel your account. Most likely, they're going to offer you a few months for free. And if they do that, Good. At least you're not having to pay for it again. But cancel all subscriptions. And if there's any subscription that you don't want to cancel, I still want you to call your provider and ask them for the lowest rate plan they have available. And if you are not currently on the lowest rate plan, I want you to switch to the bare minimum. Redirect that money straight into your Move Abroad fund. And number 4, some of the ladies ain't gonna like this one, but hey, our goal is to build up our Move Abroad fund so we can leave the United States, right? I want you to pause all lifestyle expenses and learn how to DIY. During the pandemic, you were using YouTube to learn how to do that style yourself, right? Let's start that again. The hair salon, the nail salon, your facials, your lashes, anything you can do yourself, put it on pause and redirect that money to your Move Abroad fund. Number 5, if your cell phone is not unlocked, unlock it now. Make sure your cell phone is unlocked before you move abroad because you won't be able to switch your SIM card to a local SIM card if your phone is still locked. And after you unlock your number, I want you to switch to a prepaid plan. So if you are not under contract, switch to a prepaid plan and only pay for the data that you use. And when you switch to that prepaid plan, I want you to redirect the savings to your Move Abroad fund. Number 6, call your car insurance company. I want you to call them and do 2 things. First, I want you to increase your deductible. The higher your deductible, the lower your premium. And the second thing I want you to do when you're on the phone with your car insurance company, I want you to remove add-ons that you don't need and that you haven't used anyway, such as rental car coverage or roadside assistance. You're about to move abroad. You need to save as much as possible. If you don't need it, get rid of it. The savings from increasing your deductible and removing unnecessary add-ons, what are we going to do with them? I want you to redirect that money to your Move Abroad fund. What number are we on? I think we're on 7. Yeah. So number 7, I want you to call your utility company, the electricity, the gas, the water, any utilities that you pay. I want you to call the company and request what's called budget billing. And what this will do is change your bill from billing you based on your usage to billing you based on your average usage over the past 12 months. This makes it easier to know what your expenses are going to be every single month. And in addition, it may save you a couple of dollars too, because you're paying the average over your annual usage versus your actual usage, which during the summer months may be higher. So it's going to flatten your monthly bills and free up cash flow. And we already know what we're going to do with that extra money. We're going to redirect it to our Move Abroad fund. And number 8, what I want you to do with this one is liquidate those small investments. If you have a brokerage account that's not tied to retirement and you've been dibbling and dabbling in the stock market, buying 1 share here, 2 shares there, using the Cash App buying stocks and all those gamifying little apps buying stocks, and you don't really invest consistently, go ahead and liquidate those accounts. If you got anything sitting in a crypto wallet that's like $10 or $50, go on and sell that crypto, child. We need that money. We need to liquidate any small investments that can easily be converted to cash. And what we're going to do with that money? You already know. We're going to redirect it to our Move Abroad fund. Number 9. I want you to do the same thing with your bank accounts. I want you to audit all of your bank accounts and reallocate any idle cash that's in low interest accounts. So many people have money sitting in multiple checking accounts, multiple savings accounts. I've had some clients say they have money sitting in so many different accounts because they're hiding money from themselves. No, ma'am. We need that money to come out of the closet right now. I want you to consolidate the money that you have spread across all of those different accounts, especially if those accounts are checking accounts or regular savings accounts that's not paying you anything. Girl, get your money out of there and redirect it to your Move Abroad fund. And number 10, I want you to use reward credit cards strategically. If you have a reward credit card, use that one card for everything that you buy for the rest of this year. And then we're going to redeem those rewards to pay for our flight when we're ready to move abroad. And if you don't have a rewards card, I would recommend the Chase Sapphire card. That's the card that I use for all of my daily expenses and highly recommend it. I will leave a referral link for you in the description of this video. So if you sign up and you get approved, you will earn 75,000 bonus points after meeting their minimum expenditure over the next few months. And 75,000 bonus points, depending on how you redeem those points, they can have a value anywhere between $750 and $1,500. And with all 10 of these steps, if you were to implement all 10 of them, there's a total potential savings between $1,600 and $5,900. And even if you just do a few of these money moves, you'll start freeing up cash immediately, which is what you'll need to move abroad. But if you start now, the momentum will build fast and it will give you more financial control to leave the United States by the end of this year. Oh, and as I promised, here's the website to estimate the cost of living in your preferred country. Numbeo.com. I'll also leave the link in the video description. When you click on the link, you plug in the city where you want to live to get an idea of the monthly budget in that city. And this will show you how much cash you'll need to save so that you can plan which of these 10 money moves you need to start making right now. And for more information on preparing your finances to move abroad, check out this video right here. The 3 accounts you need before you move abroad. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye for now.